Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to play another My Hero Academia dating sim called, My Hero Academia Valentines dating sim. Let's begin. You forced from the slumber by your alarm screaming loudly. You wake up to the sun coming through your window. The sun just rising. Geez, I never get used to waking up this early. We have All Might poster. That's Hamilton. Undertale? You force yourself out of the comfort of your bed, anyway, and turn off your phone alarm. You had around 30 minutes before class, so you take a quick shower, then decide to get dressed. What do you want to wear? Well, we have to, sure, even though we'd want the pants. You get into your normal uniform, getting the skirt on carefully. They really should make these things longer. That's why I would go for the pants. With that, you get your backpack and head out the door to your classroom. You make your way into the hall in front of your classroom. Class 1A. Because whatever class is there. In front of you, you can see two of your friends, Bakugo, Hikosuke, and Izuku Midoriya. What? Deku! Kai-chan, please, calm down! Like hell, you aren't going to miss this up for me, damn Deku. Bako speaks quietly to Zuko now. He's not gonna be talking quietly. He's gonna be a little bit louder than me. This is Bakugo we're talking about. You are not going to take her away from me. Are we talking about me? You make your way over the two, not hearing what Bakugo said. So if we choose to ask Deku, I think it'll be Bakugo, and then Bakugo will be Deku. I saved, just in case, Deku, because I love them all. I'm gonna do Bakugo first. What did you do now, Zuko? I didn't do anything, Lion, I swear. Yeah, right. Even YN knows you did. Before you can talk more, the bell rings. Let's get to class, okay? Both boys nod, though Bakugo sneers in annoyance as he goes in. You make your way in and see Shoto was already in a seat, the two of you sitting next to each other. Why, good morning. Good morning, Toroki. How's your morning? It's good. Thanks for asking. With that, the bell rings and Izawa makes his way in with a sleeping bag. Alright, everyone settle down. He seems more tired than normal. Well, I probably had double duty. As a hero, you remember? As you all know, Valentine's Day is coming up tomorrow. So today you have the day off, so you can each plan on what you want to do. I'm going to sleep, so don't bar me. Well, I think we just make the chocolates in the dormitory. Because, homemade chocolates. It's kind of a culture. And it's the guys. And for Valentine's, I think White Day is the girls. I have to look it up, but I think it's Valentine's Day is actually the guys. At least from what I've seen from media. Tell me if I'm wrong. With that, Izawa gets into his yellow sleeping bag and flops onto the ground. Where does he even keep that thing? We don't want to know. Do you have a Valentine's, Dwyan? You hum and thought before shaking your head no. Now that I think about it, I don't. Man, it's kind of sad no one asked me, huh? You had a small laugh. I don't think it's sad. I didn't get asked either. Wait, really? No way! If it helps, I didn't get asked either, Ryan. I'm pretty sure you just need to turn around. Midoriya, turn around and look at, Chola, Unity. Just look at her. She's your Valentine. Hey, I didn't get asked either. It's nothing special. Bakugo, I love ya. I love ya. But I have a feeling I know why you didn't get asked. No way. All three of you didn't get asked? That's insane. I do understand Bakugo. But there are two. All three of them had their own charms and flaws. Bakugo. Midoriya Zuko was sweet, caring, and tactful. He was the kindest person you ever met. But, well, he gets carried away and often gets hurt. You worry about him a lot. Turk is just like beet red. I think his blush matches his hair. Todoroki Shoto was calm, cool, and collected. He was amazing, smart, but he could be blunt, brutally honest, and a bit, well, socially adept, to put it lightly. I think it gets better over time. Bakugo Itosuke was strong, brave, and powerful. He was inspiring to you, even if you didn't realize it, though he could be hot-headed and blunt. Yeah, that's understatement. Let's make sure I saved. Yeah, we saved. And now we are going to go and choose Bakugo first. Bakugo. You stare at your desk and try to sort out some ideas in your mind. Problem is, I mean, we don't have any competition if we choose Bakugo, right? And I mean, Class A, I mean, 1A. Nothing was coming to mind. How were you supposed to get something for the grumpiest man on Earth? You mean this Mr. Explosion King Murder? You woke up at your long-time crush, Bakugo Kikasuke. He was looking out the window, just gazing off into space. The rare moments where Bakugo wasn't angry, you could see just how attractive he was. You often open your notebook, taking out your favorite pencil. Alright, you can do this. You just needed to write down some ideas that Bakugo would like. The bell rings, signaling the end of the class, and man, that was fast. Your notebook was empty. You sigh unhappily and pack away your notebook. Who would have thought that trying to find a gift for Bakugo would be so hard? You make your way to your classes, which technically they would stay in their one class. Their classroom is has a giant 1A. The teachers are the ones that move. You make your way to your classes, each class passing by just as fast as the last. Each class you try to think of some ideas for gifts, but having no luck. Getting more and more flustered, the bell rings and going into your last class. You make your way into the hallway, fumbling from your frustration. But though the small crowd, you could see familiar blonde, spiky hair. Which would be weird because you guys are basically in the same class all day. But Bakugo, you go to call his name, but see that he's talking to someone. She wasn't wearing the school uniform and seemed to be rather friendly of him. It's like, who is this? Because I highly doubt. He's going out with someone from their class. And how did she even get here? You clench your fist into your skirt, bundling up. What were they saying? You try to make your way closer subtly, but stop when you see the girl hugged Bakugo tightly. I'm surprised he didn't blow her head off with his cork. You stare at the two for a while, seeing that Bakugo actually smiled and let her do it. Plot twist is his mom. His mom. You turn to make your... Wait. they would probably still be at each other's throats. You turn to make your way to your dorm room, fighting back your tears. You quickly go into your room, taking shaky breaths to fight back the tears. Your heart was aching, but hating that someone was close to Bakugo, that he let them be that close and enjoyed it. He even let Midoriya, his childhood friend, that close to him. And I'm questioning, who is this person, and how did they get close to Bakugo? I want to write notes. You put your book on your desk before flopping down into your bed. Maybe you could sleep this pain away. You close your eyes to try to force your body to sleep. Eventually you drift off to sleep. You open your eyes and sigh heavily, hearing a knock on your door. What time was it? You open your phone to see that it was 6 a.m. Crap, you're gonna miss class. The person knocks loudly again. Hold on. You could get dressed as fast as you could before opening the door. Sorry. I know I overslept. You make your way out your room into the hallway. Oh, it's Denki. Jeez, even I woke up before you. He helps and puts a Tupperware of omurice into your hands. Here, hurry. Eat this before class. Aw, you like us. Can we go out a date with you? Oh wait, I think you have a can of love interest. Thanks for the food. You up the food as fast as you could without getting stomachache. Are you going to tell me what's bothering you? At least someone we know that he works really well with. Not ship with him. You blink in surprise and look up at him. You could tell? Deki laughs at that. Well, of course I could. You're the Bakugo squad. You're in the Bakugo squad, after all. After I was in Midoriya's, I just have a crush on him. Anyway, are you doing anything for Valentines? You haven't thought. Well, since you aren't going to ask Bakugo. No, not really. Why? Want to go to the cafe with me after school? He laughs softly and shrug. Sure, why not? Wait, seriously? I didn't think I'd get this far. Well, now you're gonna go on a date. You laugh quietly at that and shake your head at him. Well, I want to head to class. Of course, I'll see you after school. You make your way to the classroom and notice that Bakugo was watching your every move. You take your seat at your desk and choose to ignore him instead, huffing quietly to yourself. The rest of class, you could feel Bakugo's eyes on you. It was hard to focus on class, but you did what you could. You take some decent notes before the bell rings loudly. You get up quickly, getting your stuff into your bag before leaving just as fast, not wanting to take any chances of talking with Bakugo. The rest of your classes pass by just as quickly. The few classes you had with Bakugo, which was technically not few, it's all, you could feel him watching your every move. Which would be creepy if it was anyone else other than Bakugo. What if he was a yandere? I mean, I've read My Hero Academia yanderes. So you never know. With your last class coming to the end, you make your way into the hallway and over to Deki. Ready to go? You weren't rather excited to get off camp. You were rather excited to get off campus. It had been way too long. Yeah, let's get going. The two of you make your way off campus to the cafe you had heard so much about. You make your way inside into the nice and warm cafe. Wow, it looks so fancy. The two of you make your way in and place your order. So what do you think? You haven't been here before, right? Nah. Yeah, I haven't. It's been pretty fancy. It seems pretty fancy. Hope the pastries are good. Oh no, not pastries. That's kind of like a yogurt type thing. Buffets. Yeah, I've had them before. They're super amazing. You go to say something, but the door gets kicked open. Well, I have a feeling that Bakugo's gonna have a fist fight with Denki. He's cooking up, assuming it was a villain, but seeing if a more blonde spiky hair. Well, we're not far off. He's a pissed off hero in training. Bakugo? Oh, and yeah. I say he's pissed off. Yes. What the heck, YN? What? I'm going on a date. You look at him dumbfounded as he storms his way towards you, pushing past a waitress and tries to stop him. That's my line. What the heck are you doing? You glare at Bakugo angry. I'm here to ask you why you're spending time with that stupid Pikachu. Because I like Pikachu. Hey! Oh, look at that. That's funny. Shut up. Surprise Pikachu. You sigh in annoyance, but smooth your hair back, trying to calm yourself. There's no point in getting in a yelling fight with Bakugo. He would run, hands down. He'd be the type of person that would not be able to handle argument. He would just get louder. It would just make it more of a scene. Bakugo, let's calm down and talk about it, okay? Nah, fine. You sigh and wave as Bakugo tries to see across from you, arms crossed. So why did you come in here? Because. You wait and see him grumble under his breath. Because what? Because I wanted to ask you to be my Valentine, but you were spending time with that damn Pikachu. I like Pikachu. Pikachu's adorable. I'm pretty sure I have like 2 Pikachu plushes on my bed, along with some Digimon. And some Yanders. You give a warning look, and Denki, who thankfully, takes in, doesn't chirp in this time, and Midoriya. Sorry, Bakugo. I didn't find you when I saw Midoriya. So I had to get Midoriya because he was so cute. But then it stinks in. Bakugo wanted you to be his Valentine. Huh? And who were you with? Don't make me say it again. I thought you had a Valentine. That girl in the hallway hugged you and you let her. Bakugo looks confused before laughing loudly. What? That's my niece. I didn't even know you had a niece. And how did she get into school? You stare at him for a few seconds before going red in embarrassment. That made sense. Here. You get something from his bag before placing it onto the table. He removes the lid to show chocolate hearts. So, will you be my Valentine? Oh, well, of course. Yes. I knew you would say that. Be surprised when I see what happens when I say no. What about me? Shut up and get out of here, Pikachu. Don't talk about Pikachu. Goes against the Pokepop, just froze at Denki. Now I have 2. You're ruining YN and eyes. You're ruining YN and me. Mine and YN's date. My bad. Technically, you ruined it first, Bakugo. With that, Denki quickly makes his way outside. You laugh quietly to yourself and try the chocolate heart. It was dark chocolate with sprinkles of spice in it. Sprinkle of spice in it. So, do you like it? You moan happily at the taste. You had never tasted anything so amazing. I love it. Did you make these, Bakugo? Of course I did. I couldn't get you some crappy store chocolates. And I know you can't look as a good cook. I'm glad, or at least Fannin? I can't remember, I had to go back. I'm glad you didn't, because these are amazing. Good. I know my cooking is amazing. Amazing like you. You didn't hear what the last thing he said was due to him mumbling out. What was that? Nothing, shut up. You laugh happily and work on eating our chocolates. You could get used to this. Good ending. Congratulations, you got Bakugo's good and try to go back and get different endings. Okay, we have now put no. No, we want to go out with Denki. I like Pikachu. There's a tense silence as Bakugo stares at you. What? What? It takes a few more seconds before Bakugo seems to get it. What the frick? You would seriously rather hang out with this frickin' extra than with me? Because I like Pikachu. I like electric Pokemon. You just swallow thickly and stare at him. I will say I like Ghost. I would, if I had to choose one type, Ghost. You just swallow thickly and stare at him. Bakugo, you should go and cause. You should go. Your cause a scene. Bakugo snares in anger and grabs the chocolates. You're right. I should go. With that, Bakugo takes the chocolates, flips the plate, and crushes them into the table. Guess I don't need these anymore. He snarls angrily and storms out of the cafe. He takes shaking breaths, hot tears burning his cheeks. When did he mess up with you? A bad end. You got back at Bakugo's bad ending. Thank you for playing. Try to go back and get different endings. And that was Bakugo's route. I think I'm gonna actually do it like I've done the other My Hero Academia, and do it by character. So if you like my content, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and commenting down below, and I'll see you guys next time.